What is up? What is up? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your subscriptions. Check out my podcast family, Restful Revelations, on all podcast streaming platforms. We are about to tap into some energy. Whitney Houston is significant. I know this is not the name of the song, but I was hearing, "Don't walk away from me." Okay, so that could be significant. Um, I was looking for one of my decks. I think I left one of them in the car. So the one that I was looking for, I think I left it in the car because I couldn't find it. So something about I don't know. Let's just tap into. I said something about I don't know. Let's just tap into this energy. Um, yeah, let's tap into this energy. Okay. Show me what I need to see for the collective. I may be rotating the I may be rotating the view. So just letting you know that. Show me what I need to see for the collective at this time, Spirit. So many things to do, but only a little time to do it. Okay. Okay, let's see. It says inner collage, inner complexity, diverse aspects, layered self, acceptance of complexity, non harmonious wholeness, observation, unique tapestry. Okay, so there could definitely be a lot going on at this time inside of you. Okay. A lot of different things taking place, a lot of different emotions you're feeling at this time. I'm being called to tell you to just let those emotions out. Cry if you need to cry. Okay. Also, this looks like an owl as well. Okay. So within the owl, there's a lot of wisdom when it comes to an owl. Okay. Owls are very wise. But they also see really good at night, not nocturnal. Okay, sometimes something about your vision is significant. You could be someone who sees better at night than you do in the daytime. Okay, so you're also being called to tell you you're going to need to see something through at this time. So let's continue. Um, I keep looking at myself. Something about a nun is significant. All right. So I see open mouth. I see you could be needing to, someone needs to stop eating candy. Whoever I'm speaking to, you could have some type of caps on your teeth. Okay, persona, outward expression, inner versus outer reality, resilience, detachment, self presentation, hidden feelings, role playing. So there's a need for you to detach from a situation. Okay, so there's a need for you to see, don't yeah, detach from a situation. Something is being turned upside down, or it's a need for you to see something on another side. See the other side of something. Okay, so get a different perspective on something. All right. I do see building. I see clay. Okay, so something is significant about clay. Clay walls or just clay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, that's what's up. um, when I was younger, I used to it was Easter. So Easter could be significant. Somebody could what's up, Holly? Somebody could be born on Easter, but I had those plastic skates and I was skating with those plastic skates and I was doing something else and I remember falling and tripping and cracking my tooth, chipping my tooth, my front tooth, but I was able to go get that fixed. They pulled some they pulled yeah, they pulled something, some teeth or something from the back of my teeth. Thank you, Holly. Um, and fix my tooth with it. So there could be a stepdad significant at this time. You could have a stepdad, or you could be becoming a stepfather. All right, no. All right, so say no to something. All right, so there's a need to say no to something, or if you have a question about something and you're wondering the answer is no to that question. Okay, for being you. Thank you so much, Holly. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, so something about apartments are significant. These are some really nice apartments, new apartments. Okay, you could be the first, along some of the first people that are moving into these apartments, but these are given very much so apartments. Like, I don't know, it's very pretty. Colors like it as well, okay? Red and blue, yellow, okay? Red and blue. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Clean. The streets are clean. Okay, so yeah, something about laughter is significant too. Make sure you're laughing at this time, enjoying yourself, enjoying your surroundings, or you may be in about to enjoy something. Enjoy your surroundings in a new neighborhood. I keep talking about neighborhood and moving. Somebody's definitely moving somewhere, okay? But wherever you're moving to, it's gonna be really clean, okay? Whoever I'm speaking to, you can have a white couch. I do see some form of communication coming in. It looks like it's coming in fast, but the wind is moving fast in this picture. However, this bird's wings are not too. Something about a hummingbird. Okay, hum. All right, nature is significant at this time. Go into nature, but I do see communication coming in. This communication may leave you a little confused. Okay, yeah, but it's justice. Six of Wands energy. This communication may leave you confused, or it may leave somebody else confused. Okay. All right. Also, I'm picking up on um, um what are these people? Hmm, hmm. Anyway, let me continue. It'll probably come back to me. Nine of Cups is coming out stagnant. So communication coming in is very much so you don't know whether to be, you're kind of confused with the communication. It's because whatever they're taking a long time to get out what they're saying, so it's frustrating. Okay, because it's like hurry up and get out with it. However, so first you're a little upset because it's like hurry up, tell me what you got to say, tell me what you got to say, and then when they finally land, this is gonna be happy for you. It could also be someone flying into your city. Okay, this flight could be like a surprise. Okay, you may not have talked to this person or heard from this person in a long time. You may have what's up, Dean? They could be coming in from the south. You could live in the north. You could live on the west coast or the east coast. This person could be flying in from the south. Okay. However, um, you and this person, the last time you talked to this person, it could have definitely been on bad terms, and this person is popping up on you. And at first, you could be in like a mood, like why you popping up without, calling. Okay. Um, or why you didn't tell me you was gonna be in town. Okay, but it's some type of surprise. Okay, taking place. And again, the reaction you're gonna have is a distasteful because it's like why you didn't tell me. But then you're gonna open this person in with you're gonna open this in person in with open arms. Okay, Eight of Cups energy. I see somebody walking away from something or walking to something. Okay, someone is well hydrated. Okay, Ten of Swords. I see Ten of Swords. So you're walking away from the Ten of Swords. You're walking away from betrayal. And this betrayal could have came from a number of people. These people don't all have to know each other, but I see you walking away from whatever this is. Okay, someone's trying to shoot their shot as well when it comes to you. Okay, give me some more. Give me some more. It says, "Come and get your love." Come and get your love. All right. So someone wants you to come and get your love. Give me some more, Spirit. Oh, I went to the gas station, got some gas and whatnot. And I don't know, I just grabbed a little scratch off. So I ended up winning some money on the scratch off. I'm not saying go gamble, but I ended up winning some money on the scratch off. Okay, so that could be you could be in like you could be headed to some type of winning streak. Again, I'm not telling you to go gamble. However, I did. Okay, and I was allegedly when it comes to the McDonald's and the gambling and shit like that. Um, yeah. Look, my voice tried to go out. This Someone could need to stop gambling as well. Seven of Wands energy. Someone could need to put that shit down. If you're wondering where it started when you were young. Okay, because every life is a fucking gamble. So you just, yeah, you're continuing to gamble, but you're gambling, you know, this is like some type of toxic gambling. This is like you know, um, spending your rent money on, betting your rent money. Okay, someone needs to stop getting drunk and gambling. Okay, being under the influence, doing things that you shouldn't do. I was gonna say that you normally wouldn't do, but this is something you shouldn't do because you normally do this shit. Okay, so stop getting under the influence, gambling. Seven of Wands energy. I see someone cleaning up a whole lot of something. If you're missing a ring, okay, you could definitely have been cleaning last Saturday, sweeping the floor, missing a ring. That ring is gone. I'm just gonna keep it real. So you could have been looking for this ring and looking for this ring. I see someone swept up some type of ring, some type of jewelry. You swept it up while you were cleaning up last Saturday, and it is indeed gone. Okay, and this could have been, driving you crazy. You like, damn, where my ring at? Where my shit at? Where my jewelry at? Okay, but it's gone. I'm just gonna keep it real, so you don't have to keep looking for because it's gone. Something about a bookmark is significant. All right, going back to a place that you intentionally put a gap in. So there's a gap. Okay, you're going back to, and also the gap, that means younger. All right, that's what they used to say back in the day. The older folks, people older than me, they used to say back in the gap, back when you were younger. Okay, back when you were a kid. You're going back to something that you used to do when you were a kid. Okay, this could be a good thing or a bad thing. I'm about to see if it's good or bad, but I do see that out here. Okay, this could be an old way of thinking that you're going back to when you were a kid. Someone's name could be Carrie, someone's name could be Paris. All right. There could be something coming out about someone named Paris or coming out about something going on in Paris. Okay. But I see you going back to something you do. Yeah, whatever this is doing in your youth that you used to do in the gap. This is happiness. It's definitely involving your voice, your speech. Something about your speech pattern is significant as well. Okay. Give me something, Spirit, for the collective. 7:17 on the clock. Cry baby. No, it's not cry baby. That's chill baby. Chill baby. Somebody needs to chill. Chill baby. Chill. Someone could have did allegedly, or yeah, someone could have been on some type of narcotics in the past when they were younger. All right, and some type of stresses. Um, Yeah, you could be relapsing or something like that, or about to relapse. Stay strong, okay? Stay strong, whoever you are. Stay strong. Don't relapse, okay? You got a lot of life to look forward to. You got a lot of things to look forward to. You are not your situation. Your situation is already over, all right? It's already played out, okay? It's already over. Whatever it is, it already happened. Okay, you're just experiencing the aftermath. Ace of Cups. What is it? Ace of Cups, Spirit. Going back to the gap. Going back to something that you used to really love as a kid. Okay. I do see you melting someone's heart, or something about the melting pot is significant. All right. Anytime I drive by somewhere and I see the melting pot, there's a lot of people there. I'm also thinking about poetry. I'm thinking about um oh my god, I used to love this show growing up with Brandy, Moesha, Mo to the E to the, all right, poetry. All right, this is, yeah, you're a poet, whoever I'm speaking to, going back to something you used to do when you were a child, writing poetry. Okay, this could be something that you have been contemplating, okay? But I see this as being your happy place, okay? I see your poetry bringing a lot of people together, okay? What's up? How you doing? Shout out to Ohio. Shout out to Ohio. I know some folks from Ohio. And yeah, I know some from Ohio. Yeah, I do. I knew this dude. He got into a accident. Okay, a motor, not even a motorcycle accident. It was, it could be the motorcycle, but I think it was one of those. Yeah, it was a motorcycle, but it was like a small motorcycle. Okay. However, a lot of people were. He was funny. A lot of people laughed at his jokes, but he hurt a lot of people. Okay. All right. So they could be significant as well. Be mindful of going to a comedy show and you being, picked apart. You want to sit in the front row. You want to be close to the damn comedian. Of course, you're gonna get picked apart. Don't get mad and be want to fight the comedian because you just wanted to sit so close to the comedian. I am picking up on some type of comedy, but I'm also picking up on poetry. Okay, when it comes to your poetry, whoever I'm speaking to, you could definitely be going on the stage or being invited to stand on the stage and, recite your poetry. So, some people may laugh at your poetry, and this poetry may be definitely from the heart, and it may be, some, you know, um, you opening, showing the real you, being very vulnerable, and someone laughs at your vulnerability. Keep it moving, family. All right, don't let that shit get you down. Don't let what I'm saying. You telling somebody some shit that happened to you that could have ended you, and they're laughing at it. Let them laugh. Sometimes people just laugh to keep them crying. All right. Sometimes it resonates so much that they laughing at the shit. So you're needing to see something from a seeing something upside down, seeing something from a broad perspective or another perspective. Okay. All right. My phone just lit up. What it says? Someone's name could be Nathan. All right. The Gap Band. Why the Gap Band just came on? My heart is yearning for your love. I was just talking about the Gap Band. Okay. No, I was just talking about the Gap. Okay. This song came out way back when. Okay. It may have came out before I was born. The 90s is significant. All right. Something about pressure points. Okay. Yeah, something about pressure points. Someone needs to get a massage. Okay. Yeah, get you a massage. Someone's like, damn, I ain't got enough to get no massage. Well, back when I used to go to when I was in school for nails at a cosmetology school, what we used to do is we used to trade services. Okay, so we didn't spend no money, we just spent time. Okay, so example, I used to do nails, so I would do somebody else, and they would do something for me. They would maybe cut my hair. They would maybe you know uh do it was or yeah, I had this guy. He used to give me um uh I almost said something crazy as hell. He used to give me back facials. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I quit smoking. I'm vaping now. I'm trying to quit altogether. That's what's up. My bad, Leah. I'm on one. I'm just speaking at a million mile per hour, but I said I quit smoking right now. I'm trying to quit smoking. I see what you're saying. Cool. Shout out to you. All right. Releasing something. There's a need to continue releasing things. Okay. Continue to release things. You feel lighter. You feel better. Okay. I can speak it with you. What's up, Gucci Pappy? What it do, Gucci Pappy? Gucci Pappy. I like to release. Did you don't start Gucci Pappy. All right. Don't you start. You going to sleep, Leah? What's up, Quandale? I ain't doing nothing. You going to sleep, Leah? Dang, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, someone could definitely have stage fright, okay? But someone's gonna be on the stage. Alright, someone gotta be on the stage. Okay, congratulations to you having stage fright but being on the stage. I also watched someone the other day, an artist, okay, a rapper or a singer. I think he was a rapper. You don't need nobody to sleep with. You can go to sleep. You don't need nobody to sleep with. You by yourself. Okay, I be having good dreams. Do you? Okay, we're not doing that. Not doing that, Gucci Poppy. Going back to what I said, someone's gonna be on the stage. Someone's having stage fright. Congratulations to you. Oh yeah, so yeah, I'm doing a show in another city, and not too many people show up, and you get discouraged because you like, damn, y'all invited me to do a show, but ain't nobody showing up. Just like a couple of folks. Still rock out. Still, still rock out. Okay, even if it's only a couple of people show up to your venue, show up to your show. All right, just acknowledge the ones that did show up. Acknowledge the supporters that you do have. It will grow word of mouth, and you continue to acknowledge the people that do show up. You will grow. Your situation will grow. It will flourish. Again, don't get discouraged. Okay, because man, it be happening. People, happens all the time. Even for me being on YouTube, all right, where, went from having no views, but I kept going. Even when it comes to my podcast, went from having no views, okay? But the people that fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you. Even if you take a extended break, okay? They still come back and they still gonna fuck with you because they truly support you. All right, so show love to the people that truly support you. Yeah, y'all. Show love to the people that truly support you, okay? And again, the support's gonna grow for you. All right, this is the growing phase, okay? Also going back to Moesha. All right, Moesha put a like shout out to Brandy, shout out to Moesha, shout out to the Parkers, shout out to everybody. Okay. For real, because that really freaking man, growing up, Moesha, poetry, her being intelligent, her, I just appreciate. I don't know who wrote the script or anything like that. I just appreciate that. Okay, because I feel like we needed that growing up, especially us '90s babies. Okay, also for my folks, my skin folks, my black folks, or just it wasn't a lot of positive. No, it was because we got and shout out to Queen Latifah. Okay, I was talking to someone the other day about rap, and I really appreciate Queen Latifah for not showing out her body, exposing herself, and still being a beautiful rapper. Okay, so yeah, shout out to Queen Latifah and all those great sitcoms and shows that we came up on. We are living single. Ooh, in the 90s kind of world. I'm glad I got a girl. That's what I'm talking about. It was inspirational. To this day, I'll watch Moesha. To this day, I'll watch Sister too. All right, so shout out to the greats, okay? Because I don't even know what they have out here now for the young folks now, but you know, um, going back to something you used to do in your youth, something that inspired you in your youth. Someone may need to watch some old episodes of Moesha to spark something, spark that fire back into you, so you can remember why you did something. So you can remember why you started something. A lot of times it happens like that. Yeah, living single was a favorite still, and I'm telling you, I love living single. Okay, and gosh, sister was my shit. I wanted a twin so bad. Okay. I wanted a twin so bad. Okay. I did. I used to sit in my room like I wish I had a twin. Okay. Yeah, I did. So yeah, there's a need for you to go back and watch some of those old shows you used to watch, okay? Before you put the pen down, whoever I'm speaking to, you may be having thoughts about putting the pen down, you know, because you're like, dang, I've been doing this for a while. Where the folks at? Where my folks at? Where my folks at? Can anybody hear me? Where they at? Where the folks at? Where the Okay, but it's a need for you to get back in tune with self. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. get back in. You could definitely feel lonely at this time. It's a need for you to look in the mirror. Something about observation, observing something. Okay? You look in one mirror and you look behind you and you see something. Okay? Also, a piece of paper. All right? This could be affirmations or a paper where old paper. All right, where it just comes out of nowhere. You cleaning up, and here's this paper. You see this paper, and you read the paper, and it's just like, what you wanted to bring into your future, which is right in your now. So if you're stuck right now, you're gonna get unstuck. Let's see a 360. See a 360. You trying to see a turnaround? What the hell? King of Pentacles. I'm not getting up giving no 360s, not doing none of that. Alright? Mo cheeks. Alright, this ain't the live. I'm not the person that's gonna show you my cheeks. Mo cheeks. Alright? King of Pentacles, you know what I'm saying? Not on the live, you know what I'm saying? Intimate setting, you might get to see the cheeks. But not right now. You can't get no cheeks. Okay? King of Pentacles. What's up with this King of Pentacles energy? What? Oh, I'm hearing something. Goodness gracious. Give me some more, Spirit. What's up with this King of Pentacles? Bliss, peaceful. I keep saying blissful. Okay, this King of Pentacles, there's a need for you to, okay, I see somebody's, finances being healed. Okay, so if you were in a drought, if you were struggling, come on, man. Why you do that? If you were in a drought and if you were struggling, okay, someone could be gassy, okay, but if you were in a drought and you were struggling, I see that healing for you. Someone could also drive a Tesla as well, okay. Teach peace is significant. I'm seeing a peace sign and I always think of teach peace. Going back to teach peace for the folks that don't know. That was the first concert. That was the first stage I was ever on. It was a teach peace concert, okay, that my uncle did. All right. He brung again, he brung or they brung, not just him. It was a bunch of them gang members who came together to do a concert. All right. And it was a teach peace concert. So that could be significant as well. Okay. People coming together for the greater good. All right. Even if on the streets, you don't fuck with each other, you don't like each other, but coming together for the greater good of humanity is what I just heard. All right. So the peace sign is significant. All right. I remember I was about to be on some stage. I was very shy when I was on the stage. That was the first stage I had ever been on. I was on a stage with a lot of people that I knew, that I grew up with. All right. And, I still was shy. All right. However, you're going to be all right. Okay. And something you ain't used to. Okay. I've been on a stage before, but the stage is way bigger. Okay. So you get a little cold feet. Warm them feet on some socks or something. Okay. Develop some type of grounding mechanism to calm you down before you have to be in front of millions and millions of people. All right. You could be in front of you could have a big ass audience already, but the audience is bigger than the any stage you didn't been on, family. Whoever I'm speaking to, King of Pentacles, Four of Swords, this is something huge. There's a need for you to meditate before this as well. Take some time to meditate. Okay. I do see something aligning for you. I do see backup people. You could definitely have backup singers or I don't know. This is crazy. Six of Wands, someone is about to take off. Not Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, someone is about to leave. All right, and if you are driving a Tesla and you are traveling, across the country or wherever you're going, there's a need for you to make sure your Tesla is charged, make sure your car is charged, make sure someone's gassing up or you're charging their car and they're about to get on the road, hop on the highway. All right, I could be talking to a male energy, you're about to just hop on the highway. Okay. Why is this important, Spirit? Yeah, because earlier I said before, when I first started this reading, somebody is about to pop up on you, and you may feel a type of way, and then you're gonna get over this feeling, and you're gonna invite this person with open arms. Okay, you're gonna, you know, yeah, you're gonna show some love to this person, even though they didn't tell you they was coming, even though they popping up on you. So there's a need for you to, look, make sure you looking good, make sure you fresh, okay? Make sure you looking good and make sure you fresh or whatever the fuck. All right, star energy, because somebody's popping up on you. Yep. Someone is it took a lot of courage for this person to do this, okay? You definitely live far from this person. And definitely did take a lot of courage, but someone wants to see you face to face. Okay. Yeah, someone wants to look in your eyes and yeah, some you know. Someone's also about to get out of prison as well. Okay, I see the Five of Pentacles, but this Five of Pentacles, someone looks like they're behind bars. So someone is about to get out of prison or get out of jail. Okay, someone's about to get out of the hole. I'm speaking to somebody who's already incarcerated. All right, and somebody that went to the hole and they've been in the hole for a couple of weeks. Someone's about to get out of the hole. Okay, someone's trying to get about to get out of some type of trap. All right, somebody has also figured something out. All right, of how to get out of a trap. If this is not somebody that's in prison, not somebody that's in, the hole, you were in some type of hole. Okay, something was held up. All right, you didn't figure out a way how to get out. All right, you didn't dug your way through some shit. All right, dug through some type of tunnel, and you're about to get out on the other side, whoever you are. Okay, yeah. Someone could have been in a situation for 5 years. Okay, yeah, yep, yep. Um, if you're wondering if somebody's gonna be there when you get on the other side, or when you get out of this trap or whatever, somebody is gonna be there waiting for you. All right, someone's gonna be there waiting for you. You ain't gotta worry about that. All right. Um, I do see someone shooting some text messages to you back to back, back to back. All right, and you don't see somebody trying to calling you, blowing up your phone. Somebody then called you 3 times, but you're focused. You maybe be watching something and you don't know somebody called you 3 times, or you don't know about somebody that texted you 3 times and you're watching something. Are you either ignoring your phone or you got your phone on D&D, do not disturb? Give me some more, Spirit. What's up, copy? Hmm. Also picking up on some elevators, okay? You're going to the top. Someone's going to the top. This is giving very much so elevator energy. Alright, I'm looking at this. Yeah, this giving elevator. So you're going to the top. Okay. Also, I'm picking up on a protractor. The last time I seen a protractor was in a meditation that I had. Abraham Lincoln was in the middle of the protractor. Okay. So something, yeah. Hmm. And this person is giving very much on Abraham Lincoln energy. All right. The reason why I'm picking up the Wheel of Fortune for Abraham again is because of the protractor. That around looks like a protractor to me, but this person looks like kind of like Abraham Lincoln. Okay, so Someone's name could be Lincoln. Someone could drive a Lincoln. Okay, but this person is coming out of a hole. Okay, I just said a hole. Someone's coming out of a hole. This person is standing above the hole. So again, somebody wondering if when you get on the other side of something, if there's gonna be anybody there, there is gonna be somebody there. Somebody's waiting on you. Okay, yeah, someone's waiting on you. Whoever this is, they've been waiting for a long time. Okay, so when you see this person, they may be sweaty, they may be tired, but they still are embrace you with open arms. All right. There could also be someone waiting. If you got to go pick somebody up from the airport, all right, someone's flight could definitely be 5 hours delayed. You're waiting, okay? But this person's flight is 5 hours delayed. Don't let that get you down. Don't let that get you down. All right, sun energy. What's this sun energy? Something about an award. Award. Something about an award. All right. It is the sun energy, but this sun is not coming from actual sunlight. It's coming from something about refracting sunlight. Or man, my baby falling asleep on me. Hold on right quick, y'all. Hold on right quick. All right, hold on. Let me see if it'll work out. If I can, I might have to come back. She gonna have to sit on me until I read until I start a new live. Okay, give me some more. Let me check my phone, cause oh, somebody. Let me check. My bad, y'all. All right, so um, yeah, my baby. 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to see if I can move her head, cause I got a big head. She got a big head too. Give me some more energy. Shit. What's the sun, spirit? Two of Cups. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. The skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you until you take that sunshine away. So, someone's, yeah, so you took the sunshine away from somebody when you walked away from them, and they're realizing how much, you made them happy. All right. Even if you were only in their life for a small amount of time, they're realizing, um, not even real, they've already realized this, but now it's really hard for this person to focus on their life because yeah, they feel they're sad. Okay, they're sad. I keep seeing yeah, so someone's sad. Okay, and you may be feeling their energy. They may definitely be projecting this energy at you because they're thinking about you a lot. So don't let this she falling over. Don't let this don't let this stop you. Okay, don't let this paralyze you. All right, don't let this person's emotions stop your motion. Okay, words from a wise man. Words from a wise man. Okay, sometimes those words from a wise man needs to be heard. Okay, so sometimes we can give the best advice to someone else but not take our own advice. Take your own advice. Okay, and don't get in your feelings, and don't feel like I'm calling you out or nothing like that. There's just a need for you to take your own advice when you're out and about and you doing all this shit for the community. Nothing's wrong with it. it's very proud of you for doing what you do for the community. However, you're going through these different communities and there's a lot of poverty. You're seeing a lot of impoverished neighborhoods, a lot of comparing yourself, your past self, to what you see now of what's going on with people, and it paralyzing you. So there's a need for you to take your own advice, all right? Because this is not the end. You have to continue walking and continue to do the great things that you do for the world. So you cannot be stuck in this mood. Okay, so you must shake yourself out of this mood so you can keep doing what you do. Okay, that's for somebody. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are, the head of something. Okay, and it is okay for you to feel. There's nothing wrong with feeling. Okay, but again, don't let that feeling stop you from embracing whoever you be embracing. Don't let that shit stop you. Okay, give me some more for the collective. Judgment. All right, you're judging. Someone's also under judgment. Okay, a specific. This could definitely be. I'm hearing torn in between the two, but someone is under. A lot of people. There could be definitely a neighborhood under judgment. When I think about this neighborhood being under judgment, I think about, this could definitely be a hood. Okay, okay. And the hood stores, allegedly, they have different things in the products that we buy to keep us in that state of being, keep us in that low state of being. Okay. So, there's a neighborhood being judged. There could also be a hood store, a specific hood store being judged as well, from the products that they have to keep people coming back, to keep people committing crimes, okay, on, their own people or just on people in general. All right, so be mindful of going to these hood stores, all right, the local hood stores, the fun stores, and in the products, allegedly, they have things to, um, to, inflict war, okay, on neighborhoods and shit like that. My stomach is growling. So this neighborhood store could definitely have like food and shit. They sell food. My baby, man, they sell food and shit. Um, hey y'all, my baby been trying to go to sleep, but I've been keeping her up. That's wrong, but because I need her to sleep through the night, but she can't handle it no more. She done fell asleep. But going back to what I said, but she will not let go of my neck though. Like, all right, hold up, y'all. Um, hold up. Be mindful of these buying food shit like from the hold up, buying food from the hood stores and shit like that, and these foods having, traces of different things inside of the food, and then you're like, people acting out, people, it's energy of, dang, I knew that person growing up, but I always, the person never gave no type of vibes of, a threats and things like that. This person goes and eats some type of food from a specific store, and they are off their rocker and they do something that they would not normally do. Understand that that is going on. It's still going on, okay? Because people talked about it in the 70s and 80s and shit like that, but not a lot of people talk about it now. A lot of people, put these hood food stores, they cherish them. They worship these hood food stores and shit like that, not knowing the same shit that they're being fed is the same shit that's taken out their neighborhood, okay, which is still going on today. So be mindful of what you eat, okay? You keep coming back. There's something that's keeping you addicted, keeping you there, okay? Something about your presence is very authentic, okay? So continue being comfortable, being yourself, okay? Being comfortable in yourself. Going back to my stomach growling. Going back to this store, okay? Multiple stores across America, in every hood. They're in every hood, okay? on every corner. These stores are on every corner, and they have, traces of inside of the food. Okay, that causes manganese. Is that it? Manganese. Let me see. Let me see. Let me make sure. It's like somebody just told me the name. Let me see. Manganese. Some type, yeah, manganese. Right. I'm hearing Tupac right now too. Not hearing J. Cole. My bad. But it's definitely manganese, y'all. That's in these good food stores. Okay, but it's a large amount. Okay, that could have that could really hmm, that not could that does, if it affect your judgment. Okay, this does affect your judgment. Okay, all right. And I said there's a whole neighborhood, okay, being judged, a city, a neighborhood being judged. Okay, but they're not looking at the hood stores. All right, and they give these people. I'm gonna get up off her. They give these people all this money to, you know, build these hood food stores. I mean, I keep saying hood food stores because they be selling food and shit, gizzards and all that shit. Okay, they give them all the grants and shit to build these stores in the hood. All right, and it keeps up crime rate, keeps the crime rate really high because of what is inside of the drinks, what is inside of the food. Okay, so be mindful of that. Not saying fuck all the hood stores, but what I am telling you is actual factual, and it's still happening today, and they're still profiting off of it. All right, still, yeah, because people are still taking each other's lives, and people are still being in prison. So a lot of times, we got people in prison and people who are not here anymore doing things, all right, that they would not normally do because that's the only the apartments that they live in are close to the house that they live in because they don't build, grocery stores and shit like that. So you have to just settle for the hood stores, and then you end up, yeah. So anyway, this kid definitely been in somebody's system since they were a child. All right, you've been in the same hood, or and it affects your brain. All right, to where you're thinking all these crazy thoughts. You know, Suicidal thoughts. Okay, I didn't say the word because I feel like I can't say the word. Suicidal thoughts, and not wanting to take it out on yourself, so you take it out on somebody else. Wondering, you beating yourself up inside, wondering like, why the fuck would I do that? Why the fuck would I do that? Well, it's because you were that was a plan. Okay, it was a plan that every 3 and 5 people, or 6 and 10 people, commit some type of heinous crime because of these gas stations and what they have in the food family. All right, so if this is you, if this is you know, if you're wondering why did you do something, or wondering why did they do something, well, yeah, you are what you eat. And sometimes a lot of times what we eat is being tampered with in ways that you don't even know. Okay, so y'all, Google manganese. Okay, and I'm about to come back. I'm about to lay her down. Now I'm about to come back. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Again, don't beat yourself up. Be mindful of what you are consuming. Those little drinks, that are in the cans. Okay, drinks that are in the cans. I don't want to name any drinks because I don't want to get targeted. Okay, you know what I'm saying? However, do your due diligence. All right, know what drinks are in cans, specifically cans. All right. So anyway, thank you. Hi, what's up, JC? Oh, JC, I got a bone to pick with you. You told me you wasn't gonna come back, but you didn't came back, and I'm about to come back in a minute. But JC, the last when I seen you last time. I seen you talking shit and all that up in my comments, talking about let's see what da 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 what da 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 you got to say what da da da, but you ended up coming back. So you found some type of knowledge, some type of awareness in what I was saying, JC. So anyway, I'll see you again, JC. All right, I'm gonna just keep you like that. Okay, I'm gonna keep it P. All right, I don't know. I don't know. I just said that. Anyway, I'll be right back, guys.